People, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's going down? Told y'all we gonna be back in here. Ain't nothing changed. Better late than never podcast. What's going down? Steve Eskridge in the building. Y'all know the vibes. There's a lot of shit to get to out here tonight. Oh boy. I got some shit on my brain. I definitely do. Catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. Y'all know that. Steven Eskridge. Instagram, Steven Eskri. That's my Instagram, Steven Eskri. My Twitter, Steven Eskridge 1. I'm on Spotify as well. In the society culture section of the podcast. You know, Spotify got Joe Rogan and Joe over there. You know, I'm on the bench right now, but hey, you know, I'm coming, man. I'm coming. We gonna get there. We gonna get to it. But I'm in the Spotify podcast section, society and culture. Better late than never podcast. Steve Eskridge. You check that out, and you can check out my YouTube channel as well, Steve Eskridge. I'm on there as well. Just going forward to that too. You know, iHeartMedia. A lot of different streaming platforms. Y'all keep supporting. I'm getting some good support. It's good to hear it. You know, it's good to hear it. You know, one thing when you're doing this type of stuff right now, when you get the rapport you're getting, it's cool. Still hot as ever outside. I ain't got to tell y'all that much. Y'all know how that go. You know, it's 84 outside right now, and man. Y'all hear my AC in the background, too. If y'all hear that, don't mind it. You know, just one of them nights, man. I'm sitting here, got some things on my mind. You know, and a couple things to get to tonight. But one of the first things I want to address is, you know, coming off of the 4th of July weekend. The last thing you heard from me was Father's Day out a week, you know, doing in some things. Because I'm currently not working right now. And I'm just trying to battle with between just basically, you know, unemployment. They trying to do a little something. They fighting it naturally, you know, because of the circumstances of me losing my job. You know, but I'll be all right, though. They trying to fight it, but I get it. You know, hopefully I get it, and I'll be all right one way or another, though. You know, I'm not trying to go right back to security right away. Y'all like, y'all listen like, nigga, y'all better pay them goddamn bills. Shit, if I want, if I can, let's get to it. If I got to, I ain't tripping about it, but nah, I need a break right now. You know, because I was sitting here and I was thinking about it before I even started the pod, and I was like, man, this past year between school and everything else, I just, man, you know, I almost broke down then. You know, I almost broke down then, so it's been a wild year and a half, you know, definitely. Last year was okay, but now 2020, I mean, shit, what the fuck? But shit I want to get to, though, right now, though, first hand and foremost, fuck the bullshit. First hand and foremost shit I want to get into right now is 4th of July weekend. We got so many kids out here getting killed. You know, it's nuts, man. It is really, really nuts. You know? Yeah, I got to hit that one. You know, it's critical. That's when I hit that. It's some critical shit sometimes. You know, like the self-hate we got for each other, it got to stop. You know, we in the middle of a fucking, I'm gonna call it race war, but y'all know what the fuck is going on. I ain't got to keep talking about it. Y'all know what's up. We're in the middle of that shit, and then we still got, you know, we got to battle the self-hate. You know, we at war with that. We at war with people who at war with us. And then we at war with ourselves. It's nuts out here. It's nuts out here. And I keep going back to it. If we don't get back to loving ourselves, we going to keep doing this type of stuff. You know, and it's a long road, people. It's a very long road for us to get back to loving ourselves. You know, we have to. But furthermore, I'm going to dive deep into that, though. We have to start coming from backgrounds who teach us to love ourselves, and we've saw examples of people loving themselves up front and personal, not from a distance, up close and personal. We have to see and go through examples of that as a younger generation and just a generation of people in general, man. Come on. Seriously, if you don't love yourself, hell yeah, you ready to fuck somebody else up. You don't care. You fucking yourself up. What do you care about fucking somebody else up? You know, it's just a vicious cycle out here that really just at some point, I'm not even going to say stop. But the way it is happening, it's like people just gave up on a lot of shit, it just feels like. Including self-love. They've given up on that. You know, because my brother's a pretty passionate guy. I'm having with the pod one day, I started having some guests on here. But me and him had a nice little back and forth about this. You know, and I was telling him that regardless of what we do to each other, we're always going to be looked at as bad in the media, whatever it was, or however you want to put it, if you will. But I got his sentiment. Because I've been saying it for the longest. The self-hate is definitely real. I don't give a shit, but nobody say that self-hate is real. But I always got to say, you know what, though? It's not just us, you know? The self-hate is real within whites. You know, all the mass murders and all the crazy shit they do, sex trafficking. Now, don't you get me started. Don't you get me started, buddy. Hong Kong, you know, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. It's self-hate. Definitely. Ours is just magnetized more because we are the culture. So they're going to magnetize ours a gazillion times more. Because listen to what I just said. It's sex trafficking, it's human trafficking, it's mass murderers, kids being raped, molested, all type of shit. Do you really in your right mind think it's just us? Hell no. Fuck no. As fucked up as it is to say, the way these kids are being out here killed is no different from what was being done to kids in the other race as far as I'm fucking concerned. It's no different. It's all fucked up. No matter how you slice it, it's terrible. It's extremely fucked up. Only thing about it is, the rest of them either try to hide it, sweep it under the rug, or they don't. You know, it's known. Because I wouldn't be saying some of the shit I've been saying about it. Or you wouldn't read what you read. You wouldn't know what you know about these type of things. So I'm not deterring from our people at all, quote unquote. Oh, the self-hate is definitely real with us. But I would start thinking about it though. A lot of that shit is taught. You know, it's taught behavior. Who the fuck you know just come out womb with hate in their heart? Nobody, right? So what happens is, you know, it's learned behavior, like a lot of stuff is. So what is being learned behavior, now you have to unlearn this shit. So it took all these years of us learning to hate each other, learning to dislike each other, all this shit we learned to do each other. However you want to put it, households, whatever. It was learned though. It's going to take some time for us to unlearn that. It's definitely going to take some time. So so that's what I was telling my brother. I was like, God, dude, you're right. This shit is terrible out here. But it's not going to be a snap of a finger thing. It's a huge process. Huge. Hopefully we're around to see the fruits of the labor. Because there's a lot of laboring going to have to get done for us to get back to where, our parents were. I say 70s, 60s at least, where there's a lot more unity. A whole lot more unity out here. Microphones, headphones fail, excuse me. Damn things. Anyway. Back in those days, your parents' days, it was definitely a lot more camaraderie, I can say. Within our race of people, if you will. It was definitely a lot more camaraderie there. And they teach us how to hate each other. Hey, you know how it go. If you guys don't stop texting me while I'm potting, ill. Anyway. It does no justice though to say that it's overdue for us to be out of the phase, because that's the frustration growing out here. A lot of people are frustrated. You get tired of hearing about the same stuff, and it's starting to become way too common as to where you can hear about children being killed. Just children we talking about. We're not even talking about adults now. We're talking about children. Haven't even lived the whole life yet. Kids. What we used to be. But we all can go through experience and say we was kind of in the same, not in the same position, but you get it. We was, we could have got caught in the crossfire ourselves a lot of times as kids. Depending on what type of background you come from, where you're from, how you was brought up, yada, 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 whatever. But I definitely want people to understand, it's not just us, though. I think self-hate out here in general is definitely learned behavior and just in humanity. As far as just the force versus, the forces of good and evil colliding the way they always have. And I don't know if there's anything we can do about it other than tip the scale. Now, that's the issue, I say. Tip the scale far as good and evil. Like, neither one should be, you want the good, you want the most of the weight to go up toward the good side, naturally. And the evil side on the downward. But evil being present, what is good? How worth is good if it's not for evil, a lot of people would say. If you ask them this type of question, I think that. And I've heard it too. But I'm just saying as far as what I think, a lot of people would, that would be their question. Like if it was just all good, okay, who's to say people don't start taking that for granted, and now you create evil, so to speak. Because, one is necessary without one is not necessary without the other, I say. For appreciation, evil is necessary because you appreciate good people with the just evil being out here. And then at the same time, too, good is necessary as well. Good is necessary. You appreciate that from an evil angle. You appreciate the evil people because of the good people. And I might have paraphrased. I'm freestyling right now, but I'm thinking about it. Like y'all, like, yeah, nigga, we hear you. Like, yeah, nigga. But I'm freestyling right now, but I'm really sitting here thinking in my mind to myself, like, hey, both of them do balance out a lot. Without good, without evil, what good is? Without evil, will we appreciate good? And then if it was all good, who's to say, people wouldn't want the evil? Because let's think about it. Everything is good. It's like, yeah, it's beautiful. But y'all know how good can get sometimes. Y'all, good can be some boring ass shit. I think that's what I've been wrestling with for a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might have heard, y'all gonna hear me like, yo, this nigga wilding out. But I think that's what I was wrestling with just now. That good, evil, balanced type of, I think I was just wrestling with that, definitely. Because when you balance the two out, both are necessary. Both make you appreciate the other. And I'm not saying you want evil, but it's like, if it's all of one of anything, I still don't think we satisfied out here. People would want evil if it was all good. And if it was all evil, naturally people go, y'all see where I'm going? Come on, man. Yeah, I'm in the zone. Come on. Like, think about it. Just think about it, y'all. Both are necessary out here. They really are. You don't appreciate one without the other. Come on now, you don't appreciate the Jordan who won the first three-peat the same way you appreciate the second three-peat. But if it wasn't for the first, you wouldn't appreciate it when he came back and got the second one. You see what I'm saying? Like, you appreciate both of them because they both are their own, he's different points in his life. It's different games too. He's out there dunking on guys, the first three-peat as MJ in his prime. And he came back, he can still dunk on you now. But he was more perimeter orientated, But like I say, he'll still dunk on your ass. Don't get it fucked up. Still Jordan, But once he got older, he came back that second time. He learned how to, like I said, it just became a lot more easier to him. But that's beside the point, though. Well, actually, it's not. It's to my point, actually. One without the other is like you appreciate both of them. If we just had the second three-peat, what's up with the you know what I'm saying, the younger Mike. And then younger Mike, he retire and he just leave it at that. We'd have been shitty. Like, damn, Mike, you just gonna bounce us like that? Even though it was the league that drove him out of not the league, but the fucking media drove the man nuts to the point where he wanted to retire. It was crazy. Mike almost mentally died. He almost, because I always say the media, y'all killed Michael Jackson. Well, I'm going to say we, because I am part of the media now. But we, the media, killed Michael Jackson. That's just my theory. I don't know shit. That's just my theory. I'm saying that from a mental angle. The mental health of people can get killed in the entertainment industry, Hollywood, all that. I'm going to just say the industry in general. Your mental health could die, and if your mental health dies, then here comes your body. Y'all know the rest. Y'all seen it too many times. But MJ was one of those examples, I said. He was definitely one of those examples of that. But once again, just getting back to what I said, though, it's about balance out here. It really is about balance out here. And in this day and time right now, if you're not standing for good, people feel it's good versus evil right now. Everything going on. What side you on in that? Because now that I think about it, everyone don't want good. Everybody, I've always kind of thought that way too when I think about good and evil. Everyone doesn't want good. Everyone does not want peace. Come on, man. Some bars right now, man. Come on. Y'all know I ain't lying. Bernie, y'all know I ain't lying. Say Bernie back out here. Like, everyone does not want peace. You know how nuts that is to say, but is it nuts? Because can it connect back to what I just got done saying? Just the forces of good and evil. That balance in life. Just balance, because that's what life is, balance. Life is balance. A little bit over here, a little bit over there. Sometimes it's too much good. Need some room for some evil. And then sometimes it's too much evil going on. Hey, it got to be some good now. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's too much of either side of it. You got to throw in some, yeah, of course. That's life. As the saying goes, that's definitely life. So I always just look at a lot of things happening out here just saying, hey, forces of good and evil. Everyone in our community does not want peace, sad to say. And that's how we can be out here just, with these kids and, and I remember the cycle how I went out in the street, just being out here. I remember when those were off limits. Kids and elderly people, the street guy, those was off limits. You didn't do anything around them. You got them out of harm's way. You got them all the way out the way. There was no, kid or elderly person, Then it was always, too, a woman was around. You chilled out. You didn't, that's that man's wife. That's a woman. That's a giver of life. That's how the fuck we all got here. You always respect her. That was always the thing. And just slowly, that didn't mean nothing. Okay? You do the woman wrong. And I'm going to get to that, too, in a minute, as far as the women go. That's something else I've been willing to rap about. But the women, that part went out the window. People didn't respect the women in the way they used to anymore. Then after you didn't respect the women anymore, look where we at now, y'all. Kids. Fuckers who just got here. What the fuck? Come on, man. I'm laughing, but seriously, y'all, what the fuck? Motherfucker just got here. Just got here. And y'all deeming them like they did some shit wrong already. Or I'm going to just say we as people, because I don't like to ostracize myself like I'm perfect all the time. So I'm just going to generalize it and say we. No, I'm just going to do that one. Because that's what's going on. And that's just where, as I'm sitting there thinking about it again, I think about and I can't, oh man, you making excuses. I can hear my brother right now listening to this shit. You making excuses, nigga, shut up. Oh shit, I can hear him right now. And it's not an excuse. It's definitely not. But I challenge anybody out here, do some fucking research. It is self-hate all across the board. It ain't just us. That's people. It's learned behavior. It's not all people, of course, obviously. But that's life. Hate is taught. It's a learned behavior. Hate, dislike, all that is learned. You don't know. None of us came out the womb disliking a motherfucker. Nobody. If anything, we all just simply had love in our hearts. Because we didn't know shit. It's like when you see two kids playing with each other. Don't give a fuck what color they are, what color the kid is. They didn't see another fucking kid and they wanna have a fucking good time. Shit. They see one of them. And you know what happens when you see yourself? You cling to that. Come on, man. Why y'all think kids want to be around you? Come on, man. What the fuck? Y'all hit me over here. Y'all hit me. You know, come on. Like, kids are like the purest form of humanity to me. Purest in its form. The care. I'm talking about babies now. I ain't talking about to get Tyler, you know. I mean, because even the kids that so-called bad kids nowadays, like, they all still got other kids that they generally care about and, you know, just want to have some fun with. Kids don't like to be alone, for the most part. I mean, yeah, you give them a little game or two, let them occupy themselves, whatever. Yeah, we've all been there. But we all wanted the energy of other kids. You know good and goddamn well. Come on now. We know how that go. Because you didn't have shit else. You didn't have shit as a kid. Like, hey, you was taught what you was taught. You learned what you learned, but you wanted to be around other kids to y'all enjoy each other. Y'all, your parents are taking care of you. You got, you know, parents taking care of you. Life in their hand. You learn all this shit on the fly. We don't know shit from shit. You like, this is going to be, man, I need somebody to help come on this journey with me. It's going to be do you see another kid up the street from where you staying at? Oh, shit. Oh, what's up, man? Oh, hey, what's up, girl? Like, it's a girl. Oh, my goodness. Please don't get me started on that. That boy-girl love. Oh, you a kid? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Talk about love. Oh, man. I love hurt sometimes, too. They dump you. You a kid. Like, you 6 and she 6. You like her, but she'll like you. That's the type of traumas a lot of men never get over. That kid trauma. I don't like you. We be traumatized. No. It's our first girl experience. And I was rejected. You be like, oh shit, y'all be rejected, but yeah, that's off track. But still, just to my point, that's the type of love we have to at least make a hard attempt to get back to. And I'm not saying we need to be kids over again, but we have to get back to a point where we got so much appreciation for ourselves and for our own life, our own thoughts, our own emotions, just have that real self-love we still have for ourselves. We get back to that and maintaining that, it's going to be a domino effect. No, people, you know, once again, good versus evil, here we go again. You're going to always have that balance of that. So once again, everyone does not want peace. I've never thought everyone on earth wanted peace. Majority, yeah. Everyone, hell no. Come on now. If they could get it right now, they still wouldn't want it. You just tell everybody, all right, peace is right over there. Everybody, it can go everybody's way right now. You will still have some guys, no, I want chaos. Chaos, my ass. Oh my goodness, it's crazy, man. But you will still have some people like that. A lot of them. Peace can be right around the corner. Nope, they want the chaos. Hey, you know. And that's life. Everyone's not going to want the same thing. That's the thing. You know, we have to get back to just, like I say, the scales tipping to majority. And I think it still is that way now. Or is it? And I'm thinking out loud with that one, like, is it really Is really majority of people want good in this world? 'Cause that's what I have to ask myself. Definitely. Because, hey, whew, man, you get ugly out here, man. It can get extremely ugly out here. But we got to get back to that, though. That self-love, just having for ourselves, and it'd be a domino effect. That's what needs to happen, and gotta be a process. Oh boy, whew, definitely gonna be a process. Oh boy, long day, people. Long day, that's all. But we in the building. But all I can just think about right now, as I'm talking to you guys too, all I can just think about is, self-love been going down for a while. Though. It's been in a downward spiral for a very, very long time, an extremely long time. And man, I'm almost not even shocked that we're here right now, where we at. Because I'm thinking about it now on the fly, while I'm kind of like y'all catching me as I'm freestyling this shit. I'm literally over here like just thinking to myself like, oh shit, like it's been on a downward spiral once again for a long time. Just the self-hate or the lack of self-love we didn't having for ourselves. And as humans, shit, no particular race of people, just humans. Humans. It's been on the decline for a while because we in a society where technology is running everything now. So the thing going on now is technology versus people, I should say. Because they got artificial intelligence, all this crap, all these movies, Big Willie. I'm saying Will Smith been telling y'all what's going on. Like iRobot, hello, like all these goddamn movies. Will been telling our ass what the fuck is up. I mean, even the technology, you can tell. All this stuff got here years ago, and it wiped out a lot of people because they didn't need them anymore. They replaced them with machines. All the money was put into the technology instead of being put into people. So that's why a lot of jobs became messed up out here, and a lot of people, became unemployed and stuff like that. When you sit up there and you take away people and you replace it with machines or technology, that's it right there. And I think a lot of people who know anything about it, they would agree with me on that. Because this world is ran by technology right now. Pretty much everything we do is technology driven. Talking on the phone, the shit I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff is tied up into that. We know that already. So I really think that things like that are an example of why we're just so quick to just disintegrate each other. All across the board. Some levels are higher than others. Some are lower than others, but every race of human race, if you will, they have a self-hate problem. And I think ours as blacks is just highlighted more because we're black, obviously. Excuse me. I really think that. Because once again, we are the people. I've always said that. When you're the chosen ones, or you are the people, I mean, yeah, it's going to be, when you're the culture, yeah, it's going to fall on us. They're gonna look at us and magnify it. And they're not lying. It's terrible. But so is theirs. So my thing is, don't tell me how terrible we are. We're just as terrible as the rest of you guys, of everyone out here. Every race of people have self-hatred issues, and it stems from learned behavior. In my personal opinion, that is me. This is my thinking. I'm saying that. It's learned behavior. Passed down from generations to generations. Sometimes the cycle gets broken, sometimes it don't. Hey. Do y'all research. I guarantee y'all you gonna find that. That's humans. Humans have always been taught to hate or dislike other humans in some form of fashion somewhere. Every race is some self-hate there, if we're gonna go say that. If what we do to each other is self-hate, shit, hey, humans self-hate, shit. And last time I checked, damn it, we all human. I don't even want to speak them up, but I ain't seen what's facing them yet. So hey, every human self-hates or dislikes themselves, if you will. Because you could point to some fucked up shit going on in every different race of people. It's just different shit. We might be off here killing kids and killing each other over stupid shit. And then you got everybody else killing each other over money and a boatload of other stuff, power. Kids. So it's no different. It's no different. So what I want to happen is we got to really get off the fact of someone just saying, okay, yeah, us. Yeah, I mean, once again, when you up there, they're going to highlight it that way. They're going to highlight it that way. We the only ones out here that literally had things purposely against us. Purposely. Like, nah, we can't let them get no type of traction. Nah, not them. But even on top of all of that, you still have the self-hate in other departments of humanity. A lot of the races, definitely. Every human race of people is self-hate there. We kill each other, okay. White folks do the sex trafficking. And not just them, but I ain't just say them. Like, hey, it happens everywhere. Different forms. Like, you look up and down that, the frauds, the schemes, the scams, hey, come on, name it. It's out here. Going on every form, Chinese don't like Japanese. Korean don't like North Korean. South Korean don't like North Korean. East Asia don't like East Asia. Like, come on. What? Versus the whites. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? Mexicans don't fuck with the Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans don't fuck. Come on, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, people. Come on. Why y'all trying like it's just us, man? Come on. Like, you gotta relax, man. It ain't just us. That's all I'm saying, man. It ain't just us, man. It ain't just us. Like, it's definitely more than meets the eye, so to speak. We just the people who we are, and in my opinion, hey, they gonna always throw us in the worst light to begin with, because of who we are. And that's just how I've always looked at that. You know, but that's just my thing on that though. You know, forces of good versus evil out here. In this day and time right now, it's about what side you on. I don't care what color you are. Black, white, purple, orange, whatever. You're either on the side of good or evil. I just want to know what side you're on. That's all shit. I don't even, you know. I like a person who lets me know they're evil. Okay, now I know. Okay, I respect that. You know? I don't like the phony evil. You know, I don't like that phony, actually. Well, like I said, like, I don't like phony fake. I don't like phony good. I don't like phony evil either. Shit. I hate phony. Actually, I hate phony evil more than phony good. Like, no, nigga, don't have that you ain't shit. Be not shit if that's you. Be the best not shit. So I guess, is that what motherfuckers out here doing? Being the best not shit? The fuck is really going on here, man? Niggas that lost their damn mind out here. But that's really what just has to happen, though. Self-hate has to weigh itself out. And I believe it will. Oh, man. Fucking my yard for. Like, I did a marathon today. Like, but I think for a nice period of time, though, I think we gonna be all right. You know, it's gonna get there. It's gonna take some time, though. Back to what I was just telling my brother, you know, to wrap it up. You know, like, it's gonna be a process. It's definitely gonna be a process. But that's life, though. You know, good versus evil. You're always going to have good versus evil in every aspect of the race. And that's what I want y'all to take away from this and my overall point. How I look at humanity in general. Because I'm taking what's been going on out here and I'm taking it, you know, with a bigger picture. And I'm looking at it a bigger lens. I'm looking through it from a bigger lens, if you will. I can't think, like I just gave you a lot of examples. Black versus white, Mexicans versus Puerto Ricans, Japanese, Chinese, like, you know, Germans versus Scottish. What the fuck? Like, it's always something somewhere, man. It's like that. Like, you know what? That's why I think it kind of is parallel to sports. Teams always have a rival. A group of people always have a rival. Even if there's some respect there. Like, they don't want to literally kill each other, but, you know, they trying to, you know. That just really how I look at humanity in general. Every part has a rival. Every department has a rival. Name it. It's a group of people on the other side that they can't stand and they don't want to see do good. And even if they don't want to see them not do good, they don't want them doing good around them. Go do good somewhere else. Come on, man. I'm on a roll. I know I'm on a roll right now, man. There's certain people who just don't want to see you do good, period. And it's just motherfucker who just, hey, don't do good around them. Like, do good somewhere else. You know, what type of shit is that? Motherfucker tell you go do good somewhere else. Like, fuck you, nigga, shit. Selfish bastard. Oh, shit. And that's going to bring me up to another thing, man. You know, I've been, you know, social media savvy, looking at a lot of things when it comes to the situation too. What's going on out here? You know, with the movement right now. You know, black women are not being appreciated and taken care of and highlighted the same way, you know, us men are, which is the consensus out here right now. And yeah, we do got to step it up. We do. I'll be one of the first to say we got to step it up. Now, me and my circle, we're okay. You know, my circle of guys, we come from that, you know, yeah, protect black women. We with that. So let me first off say, hey, you know, black women, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You know, black women, I love you. I need you. I ain't shit without you. You know? Because if I'm the shit by myself, I need somebody to be the shit with. At least I do. I don't know about anybody else. At least I do. It's boring being the shit by yourself. You know, it's boring. You know? Oh, man, look at this arrogant fuck. So y'all feel the same way. Y'all the shit. Y'all know, y'all say, nah, I like being the shit by myself. No, you don't. No, you don't. You get tired sometimes because you get used to it. Just like anything else in life, you get used to it. Okay, let's try something different. Let's try something new. Like, even if you like being the shit by yourself, you want to be the shit with somebody else once in a blue moon, sometimes, however you want to, word it. It comes around. It happens. It definitely comes around. So it's not, that once again, that's just how that's how things go out here a lot of times, That is exactly how the cookie crumbles, as they as they say. But we all want someone to share that with. And my black women, I couldn't be more fortunate and happy to have y'all. I can't tell y'all how proud I am as a black man to have this wide range selection of great women to pick and choose from for a life partner. Oh man, oof. Matter of fact, come on, y'all. Give it up. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Woo-wee. And you know what I'm saying? Well, y'all probably just, this creep ass nigga. No, I'm actually, just from a protection angle, where y'all will go out y'all way to try to make if not protect, make an attempt to protect us. Nurturing us, feeding us, assisting us. Mentally, physically, spiritually, just everything. Can't say enough about you, black women. I can't say enough about you. But we're going to tie it back up into this self-hatred thing back again. Here we go. Knocking at that door again. We're knocking right back. Like, didn't you just leave here? It's the whole woman thing, humanity. Women was taught, to be a certain way, and they were treated a certain way because they're women. And you guys see the flip side of that flipping over nowadays. Like, hey, there ain't none of that no more. But still, here it is, though we have our black women, being abducted, kidnapped, every type of thing out here, arrested. Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor and all the women of police brutality. Arrest these fuckers. Hello. Definitely that. But it's just one of the examples of what we're saying. But, black man, we do got to do a better job of protecting our women. I do want to say that. We definitely got to do a better job. And that's another thing that's going to take some time to heal, that relationship between black men and black women. That's going to take some time to heal. But damn it, here I am again, man. We're going right back to this shit. Just as women. Just as women. Act like you go to other departments of the race and think about how they did they women. Once again, it's all highlighted because we are who we are, but damn it, y'all, hey man, y'all go, they gonna kill me. Like, y'all gotta really understand humans, man. Like, we something else. Cause look how women have been done all these years. And once again, I'm not saying all. course not. All women do not get, but just come on. I mean, look at it like this. I voted for Hillary last election. But just because I'm like, the fuck is this Trump? Like, I voted for her, but I ain't think she was the best qualified. But just to show you how this country is, they will let a unqualified fuck like our boy, and I'm paraphrasing when I say that shit. But they'll vote to put him in there before they put a woman in there. So that shows you right there, like, all right, put an unqualified celebrity to be the commander-in-chief, paraphrasing, rather than a woman. Even if she was qualified, I still say whoever else would if it was not for Trump, it would have been somebody else. Just all that. And I think that'll be changed in the future. It started happening now. Women are starting to run a lot of shit out here, if they're not already doing it. So that'll continue to evolve as well. But just getting back to the consensus, though, black men, we got to do better with our black women, though, too. We got to do it better as a whole. We got to do a better job of protecting our women. They mean too much. They too important, too essential to us out here. And we gotta definitely protect them, hold them down. Definitely. And it really ain't that hard. Ain't that hard. I think a lot of us feel as men too. A lot of the time we feel like if it's not one of ours, then fuck them. Ain't my mama, ain't my sister, but then somebody got to come over and always say, well, what if it was your mom? And and that was the old consensus back in the day too, and the world was a lot more moral high, if you will. You respected women a lot of time because it was just a thing of, okay, your mom's a woman, your sister's a woman, like, or you got a sister, you got a grandmother, so it was all one, whatever you want nobody doing to yours, you don't do it to theirs. And like I say, it's just that simple. But so I think it's just a big cycle of the hurt people syndrome, and we know where that comes from. We know it, not even where it comes from. We know how that goes. Most of the time, hurt people hurt other people. We know how that goes. So that really, that's deep. That goes deep. And when women feel like they're hurt, then okay, they try to hurt back. They hurt back. Like they cause destruction everywhere. And that's what's been going on now. Women, women as a whole were never a joke to me, at least. Were never nothing to be played with. But nah, holy shit, y'all ain't playing for real. Y'all trying to destroy our ass. Like, paraphrasing, of course, but you got some, And I know I can hear women, you got men, yeah, old man side too, yes. That's how fucked up it is. Yes, it's even. You got some men who want to destroy women, yes. You got some women who want to destroy men, yes. That goes back to what the fuck I said from the beginning. Good versus evil. It's just the forces. It's forces, That's all it is. But still, sticking to the subject, though. Black men, we gotta do better as a whole, though. Protect our women. They're the mothers of civilization. They must be protected. So if you see them as one of yours. See them as one of yours. And that's the thing that's hard to get to. We don't see each other as one of ours. So we treat it as that. It's not mine, so we give a fuck. Like, and that's where we at out here. We gotta at least get away. We gotta get away from that. It's kind of, if I say this one more time, oh my goodness, it's gonna be a process. It's definitely gonna be a process. So we gotta do better on that one. And I just think women as a whole need to be protected better. Definitely. They need to be protected better as well out here. What's sticking to us though, yes. Black men, we gotta do better, and we will. We definitely will. There's enough black men out here who do have respect for their own, and we gonna be alright. We'll be alright. I don't doubt us. It's gonna look bad for a while, cause I'm always one of the ones that say, it gotta get worse before it get better. So yeah, it's gonna look like that for a minute, but we gonna be alright. We'll be alright. And then now, switch it up on y'all now. NBA is coming back. And you got people, first off, round of applause for that. Compelling time right now to have some sports. And it's definitely necessary. Middle of this pandemic shit going on out here. And the movement. I was watching the TBT, the basketball tournament on ESPN today, oh man, it was wild. It was fun to watch. No fans. Hell, the reporters got to keep social distancing. They got the microphone by the player and shit. He in the reporter box. Reporter's like 3 feet away from him. Shit ain't no joke out here, man. I was like, wow. Ain't no joke, but it was just good to see some live basketball, though. Good games. But just for no fans, I'm like, that's where we gonna be at. Broadcasting, hey, that's where we gonna be at. But for anyone who thinks that this starting up sports is gonna be a distraction, paraphrasing, I'm like, do you niggas understand? Sports is being played under worse circumstances than to way worse. Do you understand that? Middle of civil rights, it was going down. It was going down. You don't think Jackie Robinson don't break the color barrier in the middle of the madness? Shit. So hell no, use these fucking platforms that you have. And that's what's finna happen. This shit finna get magnified even more than it's already magnified. Damn it, yeah, I said it. Y'all won't see. Watch what I tell you. It's happening. Black Lives Matter on the floor. The jury's gonna be all decked out with it. And you talking about, you really think the face of the league, Braun, is finna let this shit die down? And come on, are you kidding me? No, it's too many guys in the league who are essential and are just as important to the movement who not gonna let it die. It's not gonna die anywhere. Major League Soccer, they got the Black Lives. Come on, man, it's not going anywhere. It's not. They changing these names. You know what I'm saying? Indians, Redskins, all getting all this shit the fuck out of here, man. Like, I'm telling you, it's distraction my ass. Shit. Ain't no damn distraction, because if it was a distraction, all these adjustments wouldn't be happening, because what's happening is it's going to affect the bottom fucking line, the moolah. That's what this movement has affected, the moolah. Because it just didn't happen. It went from over here in the state it was in, and it just triggered worldwide. It triggered everything. Everything. Because of the blatantness of it. It was the blatant spit in your face, fuck you, yeah, we can get away with this shit. Some folks want to white out. Because it was never, you never seen anything this blatant. Like where everybody saw it. Everybody. You probably ain't seen nothing this blatant prior since Rodney King. You know, something like that, in that ballpark. Where just blatant, just by law enforcement we're talking about. So that's the one. But no, all these sports platforms, the sponsors are putting pressure on these owners, everything. Teams that people, like companies and stuff that invest in the teams are telling them like, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, I mean too much. They got to make some adjustments now. Fan bases as well, the fan base. If anything else, if not the companies, the fan bases. In every major sport. You know why? Hey, we everywhere. Sounds a little, to say, but hey, we everywhere. So regardless, why wouldn't you? How you gonna let it die? It's gonna keep rolling. You can't stop this. After that, after everything went down, you can't stop this. There's no way the blue hell. I don't know anyone who thought after all that shit, stuff is just finna just go right back. Hell no. I don't give a shit if we did want to rest. It's impossible. Other people wouldn't even let us rest. Yeah, I said it. That's what I said. Other people would not let us rest at all. No. Anyone who's down for the good, because that's all we down for. That's the perception. Or just we want to be all about us. Yeah, we do. Because we make it about everybody else. I've always said this. We are probably, in my opinion, man, fuck that. No, I'm saying it. Shit. We're the most accepting people on this earth. We embrace everyone. Everyone. Remember I just said earlier, I'm like, okay, it's always, Japanese, Chinese, North Korea, South Korea, Puerto Rican, Mexican, like it's always, but us, come on, man. Other than the obvious one I said earlier, the self-hate ourselves, it was never no. We're not in that bracket where, okay, we have a Pacific issue, we have a Pacific rival. No, we're not in that. But if you go back through history, though, I think both sides. It was a side of people who already did something to a side of people, to another side of people, to have that type of friction just roll it over. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm terrible. Fuck y'all. I mean, I'm going to say something. Like, throw sleepy ass out of here, nigga. But no, I just think that's in every department as well, every race as well. Like, it was always something, some set of people did something to another set of people, whether it been stealing, mess with the women, whatever. And it just caused a rivalry that just kept going. Like, that's how I look at it. But, still, it's us always. It's always something with that. It's always something with that. But no, man. Distraction my ass. No. Like, every sport you can think of that's coming back. Or on its way back, if you will. Black Lives Matter will be the thing. Period. It doesn't need. It's nothing like. You know how nuts you would look right now to not be on that move. Like, even if you didn't care, like your bottom line would be affected right now, especially. Yeah, I'm gonna go against that movement right now. You want to. Financially, shit. It's dark as hell is hot. What's up, X? Oh, man, I miss X too, man. Dark as hell is hot. That first time, oh, man. But anyway. Yeah, fuck with that right now if you want to, bro. That's what I say. Like, nah. You ain't fucking with that. And companies see that. Because the fans, like, it's... No. Trying to please the customer? Nah, they don't... You can't look like that trying to sell something to somebody. Can't look like that at all. It's bad for business, so... You're going to see a lot of that go on. A lot of that go on. No way you can stop that. It's going to keep sticking. Oh, shit. Well, you are one more damn time. Oh, my goodness. No, but that shit's sticking, though. I said that. After that happened, I said that was a wrap. It was going to stick. So once I said it was going to stick, hey, that's it. That was it. And it was. That was the, what they say, the straw that broke the camel's back, if you will. Yeah, that was it. So no, man, sports will not be a distraction at all. Getting that up out of there, out of here. Sports will not be a distraction at all. It would be more of a monetization, if anything. And outside of the pandemic, oh, I love it. I love it. Because the platform gets to get monetized even more for it to stick. And for it not to be a distraction, but even more of a reminder of what needs to be done out here. And one thing else I'm going to say before I get out here too, y'all, when it comes to this type of stuff, one thing I don't see the government, I'm paraphrasing, if you will, but to my point earlier when I said everyone don't want peace, I don't think the government wants peace. Because in my mind, if it's equal rights out here, then what do we need with them? Honestly. Come on, man. Like, think about that when you're off the bar, man. Come on, man. Do we need the government if it's equal rights? Honestly. Do we really need it? Hell no. You don't need them for certain shit, but... Nah, I don't think we need them. If it's equal rights. If it's really equal... Come on, man. We govern ourselves. Need them. So I think they will always have a divisive tactic or divisive measures. I think they'll push it. I think you always will have that in life just because it's life and it's good and evil. But I think they push that even more because there's no need for them if it's truly equal rights. So that's my theory about it. Like that's the thing we really gonna really be at war at for a while too. We gotta try to get it to as close as we can, or get there. And that's the thing. We gotta get there. Cause that's why to me, it's racism, it's classism, it's any type of divisive thing that you can think of to keep people at each other and separate from each other, and segregated from one another, and everything, men versus women, and It just, see, all this divisive shit. You know, like the last thing the government wants is people coming together. It's the last thing they want. So I really want y'all to think about that last one I'm saying. You know, that's to me, and that's in my mind. I'm thinking that way. You know, all these divisive things out here, from class to race to just looks, like anything to push the narrative of dividing people instead of bringing them together. You know, it's wild. And I don't think the government wants it. I don't think they ever wanted it. I don't think it was even ever set up that way. And that's just my thinking. I hope I'm wrong, actually, because then that would mean people come together. You know, that would mean people come together. So I hope I'm wrong on that. But that's what needs to get done out here. That's definitely what needs to happen out here. And that's one of the biggest things about sports. I think I said that on one of my other podcasts when I said, yeah, sports, world without sports, it brings people together. All different races, all different backgrounds, hey, all together though. Trying to accomplish one thing. Y'all want to win. So I'm gonna say it again now. That's why sports is necessary, because it reminds us, it shows us about coming together and working as a unit, because we all want the same thing. So basically it comes down to one set of people who want one thing and the other people. Life is sports. Us versus them. Come on, man. Y'all still got me dropping bars right now, man. Like, get us out of here. I'm still dropping this shit. Life is sports. It's us versus them. We want this and they want that. That's life. Yes, we need sports. It's life. It reminds you of life. Shit. They want this. No, but we want that. All right, now you finna have it out. You finna have it out. So that's what it comes down to out here, y'all. That's what it comes down to out here. So just keep that in mind, that they definitely don't want us coming together. So let's, overcome that and prove them wrong. We have to. We definitely have to. For all our sake. I say. So let's prove them wrong, definitely. Let's get back to self-love day by day. It's a day-by-day process. We can't go through this thing for so many years and think it just has to be like that. It has to be a day-by-day process. So it just has to start. Take baby steps. Start off small and get bigger. We'll be all right. And I'm not saying, you sound so sure, Steve. Yeah, Now, the process is going to be a motherfucker, but will we get there? Absolutely. We'll get there. We will definitely get there. So I'm finna get the hell up out of here, y'all. I just come in here and definitely rap and talk my shit here. Just going in about those type of things, because that's where we at. We got 28, 27 more days till the league starts back up. Hopefully this COVID stuff is, it's stabilized, and, they got players popping up with tests left and right, positive, but a lot of them not, symptomatic. I'm looking at it. So, hopefully we can get there, and I would love to have some sports. That's why I say just seeing this TBT was cool. Black men, protect our black women. Protect our kids. Let's get back to protecting our kids as well. They just got here. They didn't do it. Let's just rock out. It's going to take some time. Let's just rock out positively. And last but not least, but most importantly, we have to love ourselves. Whatever fucked up shit you got inside of you, fight that shit. Deal with it. And if you need help dealing with it, get the help. You all the fuck you got. But then someone else might need you. So you need to be on your best. So don't ever think it's just you. Somebody gives a fuck about you. Somebody you are essential to. And vice versa. Every person out here. I don't give a fuck what level you on. And that's just what we got to get at. You know, we got to keep reminding each other of how important we are to each other. There's a lot of important people in my life, shit. And not all of them good people. There's some people who I ain't fucking with, but and that's something else I get into, but it's just gonna go back to what I just said, top of the theory, good versus evil, yada yada. Hey, like, without the evil people, I'm probably not as good as I am. Because I went through the bullshit and learned what not to be. So this is get back to that self-love day by day, and we'll be all right. In the words of Kendrick, I didn't say it about 5-6 times. I'm definitely about to be playing that shit tonight. We gonna be all right. So that's why they were so mad at him. Where you at, Kendrick? Like, Kendrick been talking about this shit for 9 damn years. Now it happened. Everybody wanna I told y'all about this shit. Fuck, he was woke when y'all was asleep, nigga. What the hell? I got Kendrick fucked up. Him and Cole. But anyway, we'll talk about that shit later on. But I'm getting the hell out of here, y'all. Catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. Catch it on YouTube, Steve Eskridge. I'm on Spreaker, Steve Eskridge. Spotify, Better Late Than Ever Podcast, Society and Culture section of the podcast department on Spotify. Joe Rogan coming for your ass. You too, Joe. Anyway, catch me on Instagram, Stephen Eskri. That's Stephen Eskri. That's me on Instagram. My Twitter, Stephen Eskridge 1. That's Stephen Eskridge 1 on Twitter. I shout out my YouTube. Yeah, I shout out my YouTube. Yeah, that's me. Definitely. And I'm going some more stuff, man. I'm gonna definitely be right back with this. Took a little week off, so I'll be right back with this in a couple days, if not sooner than that. Trust and believe that. So me coming right back with it, definitely. So it's a Better Late Than Ever podcast. Signing off. Get at y'all. Peace.